Hi, I'm Miss Tara and I'm a teacher for WQLN. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. I just got back from running a few errands. Everyone has to do errands. Sometimes they're fun errands, sometimes they're just things that people have to do. Let's see, I went to the grocery store and then I stopped at the bank and then I stopped at the library to return some books and then I came home. And when I pulled up to my house, I thought, thank goodness I didn't have to walk to all those places, or that would have taken me a really long time. I was able to ride in a car to ride in my errands, and I'm sure everyone out there has been in a car before. You get everywhere you need to be much faster than when you're walking. Then I started thinking, what is it about a car that gets me there faster? What makes it move? Well, the engine, did you think that at home? And how about the things that turn? Wheels, very good. Well, I got so curious about the wheel because I started to look around and I realized there's wheels everywhere. I had wheels on the bicycle in my garage and my skateboard, and my vacuum cleaner had wheels to push it. There were wheels on my wagon that I used, the wheelbarrow that I used in the garden. There are so many wheels all around us, and I really got curious. And when you get curious, that's the first step in trying to learn something new. I started thinking, how could I find out more about the wheel? Like, when was the first wheel made? Who thought of it? When did somebody think to attach it to something to move things? Great questions. How, when, why, where? Oh, those are the best questions when you want to learn something new. Well, I've had some friends stop by, and they know a little bit about the wheel, and they like to share it with me and you.
Hi, I'm Grant.
Hi, I'm Audrey, and we're going to be learning about the
Wheel.
A wheel is round.
A wheel can roll. A wheel is a simple machine. A simple machine can help us do things.
A wheel can help us move things from one place to another.
A wheel can help us steer things in different directions. Vroom, vroom.
Wheels are really cool. Get it?
Thanks, Grant and Audrey, for telling us a little bit more about wheels. It made me think of a song I love about wheels going around. And I happen to have a book with a famous cat with that song in it that I'd like to share with you. So I have my famous cat. Oh wait, this is the wrong cat. I mean this cat, Pete the cat. Maybe you know him. He's kind of famous because he's in a lot of really cool books. So the book I have is called Pete the Cat and Wheels on the Bus. Then I was about to read it to you and I thought, this song can't be read, it has to be sung, and it has motions. So I'm going to show you some pictures later. Right now I'm going to teach you the song. So find a place to enjoy yourself and sing along. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The people on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town. The mommies on the bus go shh, 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 shh. The mommies on the bus go shh, 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 all through the town. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. Isn't that so fun? Well, in Pete the Cat's book, it has all those words. And then, you know, Pete's got a little extra at the end. So he has a page where There's kitties and doggies on it. Of course, one of them is Pete the cat. Then he adds a woof, woof, woof page of all the doggies on the bus. And just to make it fun, because Pete does play the electric guitar, he ends with, "Let's rock out on the school bus." Yay! Books are so much fun. Look for Pete the cat. He's in bookstores and libraries, and you can enjoy his books. Let's learn more about the wheel. I think I remember Grant and Audrey telling us that wheels are round, and they also roll. So I thought, wow, this is a good chance to have an experiment in my very own house. What's an experiment? Well, that's a big word. Can you say it? Experiment. Experiment. Ooh, I sound so smart when I say that. Did you try saying it at home? Well, an experiment is when you try different things and you kind of test them out and see what happens, and then hopefully learn something new. So I just walked around the house and gathered some things that I thought maybe would roll like a wheel and maybe might not roll. And I gathered them all up, and then I found a piece of cardboard from an old box that I had, and I made an incline. There's another very fancy word, incline. Can you say it? Very good. An incline is just making a hill, maybe like a mini hill, like you would see outside, except yours would be in your house. And that way we can test to see if things will roll or not. So let's see, I'm gonna start with this roll of tape because the tape is round and it's also flat on the sides, like my wheels on my car. So let's see if it rolls. Whoa, that really rolled very far. I would call that tape a wheel. How about this? Do you know what this is? Right, it's a stapler. I don't see any round parts on a stapler, but we'll put it on the incline and do our experiment and find out. It's not moving at all. I would not call that a wheel. How about a can? I have a can of beans here that I just got out of the cupboard because I noticed they were round and flat like a wheel. So let's find out. Oh yes, they definitely rolled like a wheel. And then I found this milk carton, and this milk carton looks kind of not round, does it? That kind of looks like a square and a rectangle, but let's try it. Well, that slid, but did you notice it didn't roll? It slid down straight. And in order for something to be a wheel, it has to roll. So I would not call this milk carton a wheel. Then I found a candle, and I thought, oh, candle's perfect. It's round and flat on the sides, but this candle has weird bumps on it, so I wonder if it would still work. It's still round. Let's find out. Whoa, that went really far. I would call that candle a wheel. This is a fun experiment you can do at home, and you can make two big sets of wheels and not wheels and see what you come up with. Make sure you ask a grown-up of things that you can roll. You never want to use anything that could break. And have fun conducting your own experiment at home. That's a wheel. Did you guess it was a wheel on a skateboard? Right, a skateboard has 4 wheels. And if you remember Grant and Audrey, they told us that a wheel is round, it can roll, and it's also a simple machine. And a simple machine is something that helps people by moving things from one place to another. It can help us by moving, and we can move it in the right place by steering. Maybe the first thing you think of is with wheels and a steering wheel is your own car. Everyone's been in a car. Maybe you even have a toy car around your house that can move people from one place to another if you play pretend, right? It's fun to play pretend. Well, there's tons of things besides just cars and skateboards with wheels, and I happen to have a really good book to share with you today called Blippi, Things That Go. You might recognize some of the things in this story, so if you do, feel free to shout them out at home. Blippi, things that go. Wow, there are so many things that go. Wowee! Did you recognize any of those things? Well, this one is a big red, you got it, fire truck. And you can see the big wheels on the fire truck so I can get to the fire and put it out. Hey, is that the fire alarm? Let's go put out that fire. Hey, check it out, it's a seaplane. Do you see the wheels on the plane? It needs wheels to land, doesn't it? And if you want it to go in the right spot, you need a wheel to steer that plane in the air too. Have you ever seen do you know what one of these are? A monster truck. Monster trucks are so cool, and they have some of the biggest wheels of all. They would be taller than us if we stood next to them. And you can see those have ridges in them, kind of like my candle did, so they can hold on to the earth when they drive. Climb aboard, let's travel across the water in a boat. You may be confused and think boats don't have wheels, but they need a steering wheel. They're going to go the right direction in the water, don't they? You have to steer. Look at what this is. Does anyone know what this is? This is a big word. It's called an excavator. Can you say that at home? Excavator. And this says excavators are so spectacular, and they really are. Look at the size of the wheel on that, so it doesn't slip when it's doing that heavy work of digging a hole in the soil. So cool, right? Yay! It's a police car. You can see the wheels on the police car. So cool, right? Thanks for exploring things that go with me. Wow, wheels really are great simple machines, aren't they? We couldn't have any of those awesome mobiles if it weren't for the wheel. Boy, wouldn't it be fun to try to make our own wheel machine? How about if you gather a grown-up, find somebody that can help you out, and we'll show you some supplies and we'll make something with wheels together, okay? All right, go get somebody. Hi. I hope you found a grown-up that can help you gather some supplies and make a craft with me. While you were getting your grown-up, I got in my car with the wheels and my steering wheel, and I drove to the library to find out more about the wheel. Let me tell you what I found out. Well, in the beginning, I asked you, who made the first wheel? What it was been used for? And I couldn't find out when it was invented because nobody knows for sure. So people have some more exploring to do in history. I did find out the wheel's been around for thousands and thousands of years. And it's been used from all kinds of different things, from making pottery to rolling carts pulled by horses and oxen, to things that we use today like motorcycles, cars, and school buses. So I thought it would be fun today if we made a school bus, since we sang a song about a school bus. And then you can use it when you sing the song at home. This is what our little school bus will look like when we're all finished. It says bus on it, and of course it has 4 wheels like a real school bus. And then it has our little character. If you want to put one, if you have a little tiny stuffed animal or a figure at home that you want to put on your bus, you can. So you'll need some supplies. I'll show you what to get. Let me take my gloves off here and set my car keys down. So of course, as the base, you're going to need a milk carton, and it can be any size milk carton, bigger or smaller, or real smart if you want a real mini bus. Just make sure that you clean out the contents, whether it's milk or juice or whatever is inside, and wash it out real good, and make sure it's nice and dry before you get started so it doesn't ruin your project. You'll need 4 Dixie cups for the wheels, and if you don't have little bitty, like miniature Dixie cups at home, you can just cut wheels out of a cardboard box, and that would work just fine too. So therefore you'll need scissors to do your cutting, And make sure that you ask a grown-up if they have scissors that you can borrow that are safe for you to use. A hole punch, 2 markers, black and red, for the windows and for the stop sign on the bus. If you don't have markers, you can use crayons or paint or any other colors if you don't have these. 2 straws, clean. Some glue. A stapler. Some tape. Could be Scotch tape or masking tape, whatever you have around. And then I have some yellow paper, and if you don't have yellow at home, you can have white and you can color it yellow. Or you can just make a different color school bus. Why not? It's fun to pretend, isn't it? So while you gather up all those materials, I'm going to put away my car keys so they're nice and safe for next time. And hang up my coat, put away my gloves, and I'll meet you back here to make our school bus together. Okay, I hope you're ready to make a school bus with me. So we're going to start with that milk carton that you've cleaned out, and we're going to open it up. So go ahead and open up the top, and this time you're going to do it all the way. Get that nice and open so that you can see inside of the whole carton. Okay? And you might need your grown-up here to help you cut, because these can be kind of thick. So you just want to cut that top right off. You don't need that top anymore. Okay, and then what will you have left? You'll have a box empty. So you're going to cut the bottom off of that. You don't really need this side. If you look on my bus, this side's empty. And you can see the way that the wheels are attached, which is kind of fun that you can look inside. So we'll just cut one end right off of this. Leave the back of the bus though on there. Lots of children like to sit on the back of the bus because there's usually a big window in the back. And as you're driving down the road, you can look out of it and you can wave to people. So you want to leave that back window there on your bus. Okay, so far you have a carton that looks like this with an empty bottom. So now we need to make the part that indents where the bus driver sits. So what you're going to do is just go down maybe about halfway down and cut right down a little bit. Not all the way down, just maybe not even a third, maybe about a quarter of the way down or a little over a quarter of the way down. And just cut that right down from one side to the other. And you want to leave it about sticking out a little bit, kind of like this, see? So you just want to cut that top off where the bus driver would sit. And now our job is to trace each side. So we're going to trace each side. So you want to just, if you set it down in the corner of your paper, you really only have to trace up and over, and that way there's room to trace the top and this side and the back. So I'm just going to use a marker and hold that down. This is where teamwork comes in handy. Maybe one of you can hold the bus on the inside and the other person can trace. That's called good teamwork, helping each other out like that, right? So when you trace it, there's your bus. You can see your bus right on there. Go ahead and cut that out. And you're going to want to do that for the other side too. You'll need one for each side of the bus. And before I glue it on, I want to make a hole punch. I want to use my hole punch so that I'll have a spot to put my axle, the part that holds the wheels on, that bar inside, the bar that keeps the wheels attached, that's called the axle. So in every automobile that drives around, there has to be an axle to hold each side of the wheels. There's another fancy word for you today. So you need to make your hole to put your axles through. Isn't that fun to say? I love to say the word axle. So you'll need 2 holes on each side, since there'll be 2 wheels on each side. It's easier if you put these holes, and you kind of want to line it up so that they're not real crooked. You might want to kind of look through the box to help you line them up. They don't have to be perfect, but close enough. Okay. If you pre-punch those before you glue the paper on, when you go to cut through the paper, it won't be so hard because you won't be punching through two things. And now's a good time to grab your glue and get one of those sides attached. Just get a nice generous amount of glue on there. And then you're just gonna wanna glue it on the side of the bus. And oh my goodness, look, it's already starting to look like a bus, isn't it? How fun. Now right away, when I look inside of the box, I can see my two yellow, the paper from where I punched those holes. So I just wanna go back now and punch it all the way through. See that? Oh my goodness, it's so much easier now that I pre-punched those holes. I can just punch through right through that yellow paper so easily, see? Love it. Okay, now I also want to color. I want to color before I do anything else to put this together. So what you would do when you're at home is you would trace the top, the back, and the other side of the bus and cut all those out and get them glued on before you do any of the coloring. But make sure you color before you assemble the bus. So now comes the fun. We want to get some windows on there. We want to get a headlight on there. So you can just have fun with it. You want to put as many windows as you want on there and you can color them in. And then up near the very front, of course, you have the bus driver's window. And then on every bus, there's a door. It's usually about right below the bus driver's. See? And next to it is a stop sign, and there's always a stop sign because if you've ever seen a school bus driving down the road, when they stop to get children on and off the bus, they put their stop sign out so that no cars go past. We want to keep everybody safe. So you can just draw a little stop sign there on the side. See, and then color all those in. Another thing you could do is cut those pieces out with paper. If you have a lot of time and creativity, you can cut those windows out and then you can glue a big window on the back too. Or you could cut a window too if you want. Just have fun with it. That's what crafts are all about, right? Your imagination. So once you get all your coloring done, there is a stripe that goes down the bus. Most school buses have one. And then what fun. I always love to have fun with words, so I'm going to write bus. What do you think bus starts with? B, B, B. B, very good. So you're going to write a B. And then U, S. Very good, B-U-S. And you can write bus right on the side of your school bus. Once you get all the sides colored in and done and decorated and you're happy with it, you can go ahead and make the front of the bus. I just do that by taking those two pieces like that, and I just close them right up. And then that's where your stapler comes in handy. You can take that stapler and just put a couple staples in it. And then now you can see that the front of the bus is sticking out further than the other part of the bus. And then that's where you can add your headlight. So you can put a headlight, one on each side, so that your bus can drive around when it's dark out, right? Now, if you want to make a little seat like I did, for if you want, in case you want to put a little figurine in there or a little stuffed animal and take it for a ride, you can glue something on the bottom. You can take a little piece of paper and you can cut it out and trace it and glue it on the bottom, or a piece of cardboard or something to put on there so that you can put something inside of your bus. So now we're going to add the wheels, because as we know, things won't ride around unless they can roll. So do you remember what these were called? The poles I told you that attach the wheels? Very good. These are your axles. So your axles should be able to slide right through those holes. And if they don't, you can squish them a little bit. And line it up, put it through the other hole. And look at that. You have an axle to attach wheels to. Isn't that so fun? That's so cool, right? Yeah. You can do one in the front, one in the back. So you'll have two wheels on each axle. So 2 axles and then 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels, right? That's how most cars and automobiles work. So those axles are a little long, but that'll be good because then we can slide our wheels on. Now, I'm going to show you how to make a wheel out of a cup, but you can use anything that's sturdy enough that you can set it on there so it doesn't get crushed. I'm just gonna cut right down. Not all the way to the end of the cup. But like I said, you can use a paper plate, you could use a piece of cardboard box and just draw little circles on there and cut them out, and that would work just as fine. So there's no right or wrong when you're making at-home crafts. And my cup does not fit in the hole punch very well. So this is where your grown-up might want to come in handy. Maybe you could take the tip of the scissors or a fork and very gently make a hole that will slide right onto the axle. So if you slide each wheel on the axle, see, like that? Isn't that cool? And then I'm just gonna cut my axle down nice and low, and you can just cut your straw right off. And then of course you can either bend. I bent mine. I just bent my straw a little bit, nice and close to hold it on, but then you can still turn your wheel, right? There goes your wheel. If it doesn't spin, it can't be called a wheel, right? It has to be able to roll. So then you want to do that on both sides of each axle. And then you have yourself a school bus. And when you're all finished, it should look similar to this. And I put little Bear there to take him for a ride. Now, something really fun to do is, remember when we had our incline, I asked you to get a piece of cardboard or something out that you could roll? Well, you can make this craft go even further, because we know that school bus is right on the road, right? So I took that piece of cardboard that I used for my experiment, right, when we were testing which things were real and which things weren't, and I flipped it over, and look what I drew on there. Did you guess what that was? That's a road, right? I made my own road for my own school bus so I could set Little Bear's bus right on the road, and now I can play pretend and I can have fun. And I can roll my school bus, and I can take him to school and take him on a journey. It would even be so fun to make little houses here. You could make your own house out of a tissue box, or you could put trees on here, or you could put rocks from outside. Oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless. So have so much fun making a school bus at home. And don't forget the importance of that wheel and simple machines. Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. And remember, keep reading, keep learning, and keep watching WQLN. We'll see you around.